So tell me a little bit about your job. I mean, you just told me you just got off the phone. Walk me through like that and how, impact that could have on somebody that has a job like you.
So the call that I received, which is similar to others, is someone who just said, I need to talk. I just got out of a counseling appointment. That didn't help like I wanted it to. I need to talk and be heard and just say everything that's going on. And so she did. She mentioned multiple things that are affecting her life, and one of those things was domestic violence. And she was thinking of ending her life previously, and right now she just doesn't have a plan, and she's afraid to. So she's not there. She's not in that headspace of suicidal ideation. Otherwise, I would have referred her to 988. But for me, that's what we're here for. That's what we want to do, is be a listening ear and hopefully provide resources for either counseling, therapy, a doctor if needed. Maybe they need housing resources. Maybe they need help with utility bills, and sometimes maybe they're homeless and they need a place to stay, just some shelter.
So the Warm Line, tell me what that is and when it all started for people that don't know.
Okay, so we started in October 2024, and it's a pardonami that you can call and just talk and be heard without judgment by people with lived experience. We've all experienced something similar, most likely, and can relate to these callers. So it's more personal, and we can speak from experience, and we can share our own stories with them as well as appropriate. Yeah.
So in that short amount of time, 6 months I believe it is?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about those calls and how frequent have they become?
They become more and more frequent as we've gotten exposure to the line. We get, multiple calls a day. We're open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. So throughout the day, we may have, 60 calls. That's just a rough estimate. It varies from day to day, and certainly around holidays and things like that, it varies greatly. It can be more frequent or less frequent. But yeah, we've had a tremendous increase in calls since we started in October.
And tell me a little bit about the numbers wise. I know we're up 137% since it started. Numbers wise, what are we looking at?
We're looking at over 2,000 calls in that 6 month period. We've provided over 1,000 referrals for resources during that time. Call volume more than doubled from October to March. So the calls are coming in.
And do you expect this to, increase even more?
I do, absolutely.
Like tripling and stuff like that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Mental health, you're seeing it from the front ends of it. Mental health and suicide, it's a very real thing here in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell me a little bit about how serious it is here.
It's very serious. Mental health issues will affect over 500,000 people in Bexar County alone. So suicide is prevalent, people who are thinking about it. We are a pre-crisis line though, so if someone is speaking about suicidal ideation, if they're in that space, we do refer them to 988. They're more trained to handle those calls, but certainly there is a prevalence, or not a prevalence, but an increase in suicide and suicide ideation.
Is it younger kids that you're seeing in?
Well, all the ages, really. But yes, younger kids as well.
So I know we were talking about that earlier. We've seen a lot of reports of suicides happening at colleges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, isn't the vast majority happening to these young kids, or is it just all over?
I think it's all over. I haven't seen the statistics on that recently. But yes, certainly. The thing is the question is, people don't know. It's such a surprise and a shock to people around them. People are not open with their struggles, and they don't have a safe place to go until now to talk about how they're feeling and the things that are leading up to. So we want to catch them before they get to that point, and offer them a safe space without judgment to talk freely about what's going on in their lives and help find ways to navigate that.
Perfect. Do you have any other questions that you'd like to add into the story? I'm just looking at the press release. Is there anything else I left out?
I don't know. Is there anything we left out?
Yeah, actually, if you don't mind kind of speaking to the fact that we have Spanish support available.
Okay.
So, like, if
The
you were-
majority is,
Yeah.
with the majority of San Antonio being
Exactly.
Spanish speaking.
Yes, we do have Spanish support available as well. We have bilingual specialists that can speak to the callers as well.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go over it. Talked about that. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. I think you answered everything. I appreciate your
Okay,
time. Yeah, you did
absolutely.
great.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so
I mean,
much.
is there anything else, like a message that you'd like to get out to the public that may be experiencing any suicidal thoughts or mental health issues that they'd like to talk out with the warm line?
Sure. Basically, you are not alone. We are here for you, and we welcome your calls.